So I can pop that up there later because I think we just lost a couple of people who are watching on YouTube. All right, so we are going to be doing chair chi here at the Senior Center. We hope to, in August, get to start doing it in small groups, but we will still keep the streaming piece of it. Just trying to adapt some technology to be able to take it around the building with me so that as we start to hopefully open up, we will be able to continue to offer it for those that are still socially distancing, as well as to those who are feeling safe to start coming back out and do things together as a group. So all that said, let's start our Tai Chi Chair Chi program for the day. With some deep breathing. Deep breath in and out. Nice big whole breath. And out. Again. And out. Really filling in that whole abdominal cavity with air. Really pushing it all back out. One more. Very good. All right, let's bring those hands together in front of us. All right, fingers. Oh, let's point them to the ceiling. Let's go to the sky first, lifting those fingers to the sky, stretching those shoulders out. Bring them back down to the chest, rotate them forward, push away from you. Perfect. Bring them back to your chest, rotating to the sky again, coming back up. And pushing away from you one more time. There you go. Last one to the sky. Separate those hands. Nice big arcing motion. Stretching those shoulders out a little bit, bringing the hands back together. Going ahead and pushing all those fingers and your wrists to one side, stretching out all the ligaments and the joints. Starting to warm those fingers up and the wrist up. And the other direction. All right, we are going to pivot those hands, fingers pointing opposite directions, sliding our fingers down until they can link. And you're going to do a gentle pull, creating your own resistance as you try to pull your fingers apart. All right, relax them. Just long enough to switch fingers, so different hand on top this time. And again, linking those fingers and pull. All right. Gonna really relax your hands back to your side to rest your hands on your lap. Go ahead and lower your head to your chest. Don't force it to go further than it wants to. Just let gravity take hold. Slowly get that neck to start stretching out. And you're going to rotate up to the left and rotate your head to the right. Just gently and slowly start swinging your head one direction and the opposite direction. Breathing in as you go one way. Breathing out as you come back. Let's do one more. All the way left. All the way to the right. This time as you rotate back to the center, stop when you get to the center. Lift your head up. And gently let it fall to the side, just letting gravity stretch out the side of your neck. Again, don't try to force your head to go further. You can, if you want more resistance, just set your hand on top of your head. It just adds a little weight to it. And you lift your head back up. And we're gently going to let our head fall to the other side. Again, if you want to add that little bit of resistance, you can just rest your hand up there. And you can take the hand back off, lift the head back up. And let's go right into a shoulder roll. Just slowly doing some shoulder circles. You start getting the arms in on it. And start them small and then really trying to work up that range of motion. Wake up your body this morning. And of course, you can change directions. You can go one way for a while and then you can rotate the other way. I was going backwards. You can start going forward. Yeah, start bringing my elbows up. Really trying to wake things up. I really need to wake up my shoulders today. I did this ridiculous thing and helped some people move a piano yesterday. They thought, oh, hollow wood piano shouldn't be that heavy. Yeah, no, they're heavy, folks. Pianos are heavy. And they take more than two people to move. Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and reach across our body with an arm. And as you reach, you can hug that elbow close to you. There you go. Really stretching out your shoulder, your upper back. And you can let that arm back down. And we'll sweep the other arm across. We're repeating the exercise, other side. Relax that arm back down. Similar stretch. We're going to reach across the body again, except instead of grabbing our arm, opposite hand, opposite knee. And you are just going to twist in place. If you want to get a little more leverage for a deeper twist, you can grab the back of your chair. All right, and release. Of course, what we do to one side of the body, we've got to do to the other side. All right, so we're sweeping across again, opposite hand, opposite knee. And a nice stretch. All right, and release back to the front. I'm gonna head down to our legs this time. I'm stretching my right leg out in front of me, a nice straight leg. My left leg is staying 90 degrees bent. Just offer me support. If you are a low balance challenge and you need to make sure you don't roll out of your chair, you can always brace yourself. If you're feeling confident, you can reach with both hands. But we are going to be slowly reaching down that outstretched leg, in this case our right leg. Working down, trying to get down to reach those toes. Make sure you're still breathing. Don't hold your breath while you stretch. Deep breath in and out. All right. Slowly working your way back up. Sitting upright. Nice deep breath in while you do that. All right, and then we're gonna shift focuses to our other legs. So I brought my right leg back to that 90-degree position, available if I need to balance. Stretching out my left leg in front of me. You can have your toes pointed, or you can have your ankle at a 90-degree angle, whichever is more comfortable for you. When you're ready, nice deep breath in and slowly start lowering yourself down, stretching, stretching, stretching. Again, if you can get all the way to those toes, excellent. But we all start somewhere. So if you can only get to your knee today or your shin or your ankle, don't sweat it. Just keep coming back. Keep working those stretches. You'll remind the muscles how to elongate, how to flex, how to stretch. You too can start meeting some of your fitness goals. Staying flexible, staying strong, helping you avoid falls, helping you live that life that you want to live. Active, out there doing things. Always, always breathing nice deep breaths. And slowly deep breath in. Start working your way back up. If you want to go slow on the way back up, you want your blood pressure to equalize, you just had your head lower than your heart. So you can get a little dizzy, start seeing spots. Just need to slow down and take a deep breath and let your body readjust to being upright. Okay. All right. So we did our straight leg stretch. Now we are going to come up on our toes. So got my knees kind of relaxed, shoulder width apart. I'm going to show you with my hands because obviously you can't see my feet. We're going to be coming up on our toes and lowering the heels back to the floor. So up on the toes, back on the floor. Kind of creates this rocking motion a little bit. This is where we're rocking out at the senior center. If you got it, you can play your own little, rock and roll tune and you can rock out. All right. And one big last stretch, squeeze the calf muscle and heel down to the ground. Good job. All right, we're going to move our feet forward just an inch or two. Just slightly widening the degree of our knees here. It makes it a little bit easier. Instead of going forward up on our toes, we're going to rock back on our heel. So you ready? You're going to rock back on your heel, bring those toes up into the air, trying to make them reach for the sky, and stretching them back down, up to the sky, relaxing back down. Stretching up, relaxing down, up, relaxing down, up, and down, up, down, up, and down. Doing great. All right, let's do two more. Really starting to curl those toes back. Try to touch your toes to your shin. Oh, like magic elf toes. All right, and back down to the ground. Good job. See how those little stretches, you can feel them after you do them slowly and repeatedly. All right, we're going to skip over one today. Got to watch some time here. We are going to stretch our leg out in front of us again. So I'm stretching my right leg out in front of me. You can have your foot at a, pointed position, or you can be bringing the foot back to have an ankle at 90 degree, whatever's comfortable for you. We are going to be doing our straight leg lift. So your leg straight out in front of you. You're going to lift it up off the ground. You're going to lower it, but not touch the ground, and start bringing it back up again. We also call these our anti-gravity leg lifts. So your goal is to not let your foot whack the ground, plop on the ground, not let gravity win. Make sure you found a nice comfortable spot on the chair where you're sitting well balanced. And when you're ready, lift that leg up, lower it toward the floor, not touching, and lift it back up again. And repeat. And you're going to start trying to match your breathing to the motion of the leg without hyperventilating. Don't start breathing in and out so fast so you're making your leg do this number. Not supposed to go fast. Slow it down. And you don't have to do the motion with your arm. I just do it since my leg still hangs off camera a bit, so you can't quite see that it's gently coming off the ground, lowering to it, coming up again. You're doing great. Let's get two more in there. Doing a few more of them today. And to the ground. There you go. Good job. Way to hang in there the whole time. And if you can't ever do something the whole time we're doing it, it's okay. Take a break. You can rejoin us, or, just work your way up to it. Some people have been churching with us for a long time, about 2 years now. Others are just joining. So we all start somewhere. Work on improving yourself. Never compare yourself to somebody else. I've got people join me in class. They're way more in shape than I am, and they could probably do it longer than I can. All right, so switching legs. Right leg's now bent for stability. Left leg stretched out in front of me. Again, you have pointed toes or ankles at 90 degrees. And we're going to lift this leg up off the ground and lowering. And up again. Lowering. You're doing great. Keep it up. At some point, I end up forgetting about my arm. All right, let's do 2 more on this side. 1 and 2. Really squeeze it. Slowly, slowly, slowly to the ground. Woo! Good job. All right, and if your legs are feeling a little tight, you can certainly shake them out or rub them or pat them. Just let them know that you acknowledge their effort and what a good job they just did for you. All right, we are going to bring our feet back under us a little bit. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and get out our chi. So in the Tai Chi system, we believe that energy comes from the core. So this is your energy ball. Might have a little bit of energy. You might have a lot of energy. Wherever you're at today, hold on to that energy. We are going to rotate at the waist, just carrying that chi right and left. If we were together in a group, we'd be showing it off to a neighbor and say, yeah, this is where I'm at today. Alrighty. And of course, as we carry it back and forth, we're going to start rotating it. So you're going to carry it in one hand going one direction, rotate it in your hands, and another hand, the other hand carries it on the way back. Rotating it carefully. You don't want to drop that energy, right? No. Just gently back and forth. Doing really well. All right, when we get to this side, we're going to pause in place. That top hand's going to lift up. Brush past your open hand. Brush past your knees. We're going to rotate that wrist, lifting a big handful of horsehair, a mane into your hands. And we're going to reach our other arm across, brushing back past our hand and knees, brushing out all that mane of hair, lifting up more hair, reaching high up and over as high as you can, brushing back through, rotating that arm, reaching up and over, these big motions, if you can do them. Today you might be joining us and you can just do a small motion. You might be right here today. This is as big as the reach you can do. That is fine. You know, you do what you can. You work within your starting space. And you can do the same motion, just doing it a little bit smaller. Connecting the breathing to the motion. But I encourage you, if you can get even a little bit bigger, maybe you can just get up as a reach over your head, just a little bit bigger. Maybe you can only do 1 or 2 bigger, and then you've got to come back down here. That's okay. You just did 1 or 2 bigger than you did previously. But when you keep coming back and keep stretching out those joints and the ligaments and the muscles and all the soft tissues, you can start getting bigger. Start rotating those hands through, or getting bigger and bigger motions. We can really stretch and reach those shoulders. You're staying balanced in your chair while you stretch and reach. Cross the body movements, reminding the body how it can function. There you go. And you get bigger and bigger movements over time. Good job. All righty. So let's brush out one more horse. Brushing it out. There we go. We're going to pause here. That top hand is going to turn perpendicular to the bottom, and it's going to lead that horse to a watering hole. You should get a little thirsty. Hopefully you're staying hydrated. It can be a hard thing to do in the summer. We all start feeling thirsty. Make sure you're getting enough water intake. If you're like, I don't like water, Rebecca, I've heard it a million times. Flavor your water. That doesn't mean add a bunch of sugar or caffeine to it. Infuse it with some fruit, some lemon, some lime. Find out if you like it cold and iced or if you like it room temperature. There's a way to do it. Drinking water is still a challenge. Watermelon, cucumbers, celery, lettuces all have a lot of water value in them. Popsicles. Go for sugar-free, you get bonus points. All right, and if you are tired of these, you keep having somewhat cloudy mornings, somewhat dreary, and you want it warm and sunny, I guess you better get to work chasing those clouds away. You are the goddess of the wind today. You are the lord of pushing away clouds. You have a say. There you go. You get to have a say in the weather today, so you get to push out the clouds. Or if you are, one of those Oregonians that's like, wait a minute, I want the clouds back. I like it cool. I don't like it when there's too much sun. Well, then I guess you're scooping those clouds back into existence, right? You're trying to keep them here, shepherd them back in. So whichever kind of weather you want for it today, you need to encourage or discourage those clouds. There you go. Switching in, you get to be as artistic as you want to. All right, one more pass. There you go. And let's bring those hands down to the front of our thighs. There we go. Feeling pretty good today? I hope so. Oh, it's a pretty good day. Let's see. Let's skip right to the orchard today. We're running a little short on time today. And we're starting a new group today after this. So let's lift those hands in the air in front of us. Reaching high, bringing them back low. We are appreciating how tall the trees in our orchard are today. And we are raking up those leaves and composting them. We're also going out into the forest and picking our fruit. So we're reaching up with a hand and lifting a leg up off the floor so we can pick the fruit from our trees, and then we're going to gather it up and share it with family and friends who give us another tree to plant. And with our foot, we're going to pack that earth down in a nice circular motion off the floor. There you go. Just sweeping that leg in a nice big circle. Really working that hip and that leg and planting the foot back on the ground. All right, still appreciating the circle. So we watch what we just planted grow tall, big and tall. And how about because we love our trees? We're going to take really good care of our trees, give a tree hug. All right, because if we love and care for our trees, we get to pick fruit. Again, hand goes in the air, foot comes off the floor. And we gather up our excess harvest. Hopefully you're coming up with some good fruits I like to eat. Make me a fruit salad. There you go. What fruits are you putting in there? You're dictating what fruits you're planting in your orchard today. Pack it down. New tree given to us because we are going to watch that one grow big and tall. I feel like a juicy pear sounds so good. So I'm really going to take care of my pear tree. Everything it needs so I can go pick me some fresh and juicy pears. Oh, share them with family and friends. I love me a dehydrated dried pear. Fresh pears and salad. Really good. And if I get given another tree, I will take care of it and plant it in the ground. because I want to watch it grow big and tall. And you know what? Maybe you are tired of the fruit trees. That's okay. Lots of trees to take care of. You can have a nut tree. I'm gonna grow a hazelnut tree. And harvest my hazelnuts. I'm gonna add those to my salad with the pears. Share extra with family and friends who give me another tree to plant. All right. Let's do one more today. Growing big and tall. Maybe you don't want to eat the trees. Maybe you're growing a spruce tree or your new Christmas tree for next year. You still want to take care of it so it can grow big and tall. Maybe you need to trim branches. You're pulling branches down, or maybe you're picking pine cones for decorations. But you can share it all with family and friends. Just might gift you another tree for your orchard. All right, put that foot down. All right, you got to watch the time today. It looks like we're about 40 minutes after already. We're going to do our cool down in chair chi. Our cool down involves a little massage. We're encouraging the circulation that we're getting by moving our body all the way out to our skin. I've got my headset on, so pretend I'm rubbing my head more. It's hard to do with a headset on. And then we're going to work our way down our face. You can pat, you can rub, whichever feels good to you. Working anti-gravity here, working from our chin up our cheek line, from our neck up our throat. Anti-gravity here too, right? All right, coming out to the shoulders, the collarbone. We'll bring our hands to our sides. We're going to do that big sweeping stretch again, arm across the body. Hug that shoulder to you. This time you can reach your arm back. You can rub some knots out if you've got any back there. Break any tension knots. Or it's just it feels good. Give yourself a little pampering, a little TLC. And then we're going to work our way down the outside of our arm, up the inside, down the outside, up the inside. Good job. All right, back down, of course. Got to go do the other side now. Stretch that arm across, and again, if you've got any knots in your shoulders, you can work those out with the magic of your own fingertips. Now working your way down your arm and back up. And back to the top of our clavicle here and working down our sides to our bellies, our digestive system, super important part of our body. And go ahead and stretch out a leg in front of you again. This time we're going to work our way slowly down, rubbing that leg on the outside all the way down and coming back up the inside again. You can pat, you can rub, you can squeeze, whatever method feels good to you. It's your leg. But you're going to do it twice. Down the outside, up the inside. You can stop at your knees and give them a little extra tension. You can bring that leg back, stretch out the opposite leg. And again, down the outside, up the inside. Forgot I had my leg brace on today. Can't really massage my leg when that's on. There we go. All right, but I can do my knee. The knee appreciates it. There you go. Oop, almost lost my cord there. All right, sitting back up, we're going to close with some breathing. So deep breath in and out. And in and out. One more in. One more out. So now we're going to do a different kind of breathing. We're going to pretend we're blowing our lungs up like you're blowing into a balloon in increments. So we're going to do 3 breaths to get our balloon full. So, and then we'll let all out at once. So deep breath in, or I shouldn't say deep breath in, short breath in. So, and out. Oh, inhaling. And out. Working on control and really expanding our lungs here. All right, and to reverse that, we're going to take a deep breath in and let it out in 3 increments. So deep breath in. Then really push out on that last breath. You're trying to squeeze all the air out. All right, 3 more whole breaths to finish up. Getting good and oxygenated. Last one. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you had a good time with us. Definitely keep coming back, stretching out, keep working on your breathing. You can certainly do a lot of these exercises while you're doing other things, watching TV, standing in line somewhere. People might look at you funny, but hey, you're working out, taking advantage of the time. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.